to the next panelist. So let me invite our second panelist. He's the chairman of the Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad. It's you, Mr. Paul Packer. So the floor is yours, good sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning. First, I'd like to thank President Nazarbayev for hosting all of us. My first time here, I just want to say thank you, and I've learned so much yesterday, and I'm sure today will be just as rewarding. I'm here firstly as a representative of the United States government. I have the honor and the privilege of serving as the chairman of the United States Commission for the Preservation of America's Heritage Abroad. I've been tasked by the President of the United States, Donald Trump, with protecting and preserving historic sites of great significance to Americans and their ancestors. But I am also here as a person of faith, someone who knows of religion's power to guide values, provide community, ground family, and give meaning. Our responsibility as religious and political leaders, through sermons, speeches, and most importantly actions, is to use religion to bring people together. We are all brothers, sisters, children, and parents who share the common bloodline of humanity. While much of our theology might differ, we are all united in knowing that the universe is larger than ourselves. As leaders, we know that we must never allow hateful rhetoric spewed by extremists to divide us. We must never withdraw to the comfort of our bubbles, fearing that we do not know or understand each other. We must never settle for a world in which religion is a dividing force. No. At this moment in history, when we are faced with challenges the likes of which humanity may never have seen, we must look to our shared values, strong families, community building, the pursuit of higher learning and deeper meaning, and what we say in Hebrew, tikkun olam, or healing the world. Kazakhstan's treatment of the Jewish people is a proud example of tikkun olam. During World War II, which we just heard, nearly 200,000 Holocaust-fleeing Jews settled in Kazakhstan. Thousands more fled Stalin's communist Russia, most notably Rebbe Levi Yitzhak Schneerson, father of the late Rebbe Menachem Mendel Schneerson of blessed memory, who was one of the 20th century's most celebrated rabbis. Over 20 Jewish organizations, both secular and religious, currently work to improve religious and cultural life, including the All Kazakhstan Jewish Congress, created in 1999 to unify the Jewish communities of Kazakhstan. The Euro-Asian Jewish Congress was also established here in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has also embraced cooperation with the State of Israel, for which the Trump administration expresses its great gratitude. In 2015, Israel inaugurated a groundbreaking project to develop Kazakhstan's irrigation systems. In 2016, Prime Minister Netanyahu became the first sitting Israeli Prime Minister to visit Kazakhstan, meeting with President Nazarbayev. Both countries also signed agreements to work together on research and development in the aviation and agricultural fields. When people leave stereotypes at the door, they see that cross-cultural and interfaith interactions are not just viable, but mutually enriching. Our duty as leaders is to spread the message that if we as leaders do not believe in tolerance and cooperation, why should anyone else? If we do not make religion and heritage a unifying force for the next generation, who will? These questions are more pivotal than ever. For the first time in human history, young people across the world communicate on all the same platforms, the same tweets, the same Facebook posts, Instagram stories, viewed by Muslim teenagers in Kazakhstan that reach Christian youths in the United States. Dialogue can happen at our fingertips and beyond our respective communities. A world of tweets and retweets and sharing also means that every time we preach religious tolerance and lead by example, our impact can be multiplied. One person's spark can bring light to more people than we could have ever aspired or imagined reaching in the past. That should serve as motivation to us all, to return home and work harder than ever. If there's anything that being here together should remind us is that we are not so different from each other. And by bringing together our religions from every corner of the world, we can create a beautiful global collage. Being here today, seeing the diversity of attendees, I'm filled with hope for the future and renewed faith that we can unite around the heritage and the importance of preserving it for generations to come. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless Kazakhstan, and God bless the United States of America.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul Packer, very much for your statement and for your staying so carefully within the time offered. Much appreciated. We're going to turn now to the Vice Chairman of the Association of the Buddhists of China, to the Most Venerable Chun Yi. So we turn to you, Most Venerable, please.